The UK government's been forced to defend its decision to ease coronavirus lockdown restrictions further in England. It came as people took advantage of soaring weekend temperatures and flocked to beaches and beauty spots.
We're reasonably confident that the steps that we've taken and will be taking on Monday are manageable, but we have to all continue to play our part in that because the rate of infection remains somewhere between 0.7 and 0.9, and the room for manoeuvre is quite limited.
Besides telling most at-risk people who've been at home for months that they can now go out, primary schools are set to reopen today, but it's unclear how many parents will be sending their children back to the classrooms.
It may be that there are some parents out there today who have not yet made the decision to send their children back to school, but will do so in the days ahead when they've seen other people make that step and schools manage to reopen safely.
The government in Spain is taking a cautious approach. Even though its death rate has dropped to 2 in the last 24 hours, the Prime Minister is extending the country's state of emergency, but for a final time. Meanwhile, Estonia is leading the way in freedom of movement, waiving quarantine requirements on Germany and Austria. It follows last week's creation of a travel bubble with Latvia and Lithuania. In France, preparations are underway for the opening of restaurants and bars on Tuesday. Until then, with few visitors to the capital, locals have been enjoying having the delights of the Seine to themselves.
It's the right moment to enjoy it at the end of confinement. There are no boats, and tourist boats are all forbidden on the Seine.
In Italy's recorded 75 deaths, its fewest since the start of lockdown. The Colosseum had the Italian tricolour projected onto its ancient walls to mark its reopening. Evelyn Laverick, Euronews.